Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and today we have not one, but two humble bundles of interest to game developers. So if you're looking for a late stocking stuffer for yourself, hey, maybe there's something here for you. We're going to jump right in with the first one. This one is for Unity. The second one is for Unreal Engine, by the way. The Unity one is as straightforward as they get. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail with this because, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. This is a flash sale, meaning it's a kind of slightly different structured bundle, and it doesn't last very long. This is actually only going to be for 6.5 days from the point that I published this. It is from DragonSan Studios, and more or less, it's a character pack. It's organized into 3 tiers. The first tier is insane. Literally nobody buys icons anymore, especially for $5 USD, so you'll ignore that one. You'd move up to the median tier, and for the median tier at $10 USD, you're getting the Dwarves pack, and frankly, no one's going to buy that either because instead, for $15, you're getting 3 character packs. So more or less, what you can look at this as 3 characters, $5 a piece. One is elves, one is humans, and one is dwarves. They are regularly actually pretty expensive. So you see here over on the Unreal Engine Asset Store, one of the packs, the Elves pack, is normally $150. So for $5 a pack, that makes a lot of sense. I'm curious, let me know in the comments down below, do you care at all about like icons anymore? I think in the age of chat GPT and image generation, this stuff is just being shoveled out there that nobody cares anymore. But let me know if I'm wrong there. So this guy is a modular. There is your base mesh, for example, and here he is wearing a bunch of armor. Here's the female wearing a bunch of armor. There is the female base mesh. Kind of gives you an idea of what you're dealing with. Male and female elves with a bunch of different outfits available. You can see here the number of outfits they've got right here, and then they've got the base meshes are pretty small in size, a number of different add-ons for each one. All these characters are rigged, but no necessary animations. So they're ready to use any animations you've got, but there's no animations included. This is for the built-in pipeline, but you can convert it over to the HDRP or the ERP with the instructions set there. So that is the first bundle here. Again, it is the Dragon Studio flash sale. And you can really, again, think of it as 3 sets of character packs for $5 a piece, for a total of $15. Again, a very short-lived bundle. This one is just going to be available for a little over 6 days from now. And then the next one here is the Unreal Engine Space and Sci-Fi Mastery Kit. This is the more interesting one, in my humble opinion. It's also sort of the clunkiest one, to be honest. When you're actually redeeming on Humble, it's a bit of a pain. For each tier that you buy, so you see here, you've got the 3 tiers, and the pricing here, again, doesn't make a lot of sense. So this tier, you're getting the Space Scenes Essentials, which is a nice pack, but if you're going to spend $10 USD, you'd probably go and spend the $20 USD and get all of this stuff. So even here, the median tier, for $15 USD, you're getting asteroids, black hole, and the space scene, whereas here you're getting like nebulas, a collapsing planet, destruction of a planet, sun harvesting, star birth, space station, planet generation, nebula generation, skyboxes, and then all of the stuff from the base tier. So anything you need to create space, basically, is included in this bundle. So how does this work? Well, you get a download, and the download is another news note of the clunkiness here. The download comes in as a zip file, a 25 gigabyte zip file for the tier 3 content. Each tier is a download. The first tier is actually a split zip file, which is the same issue. If you try to open this guy up using the built-in decompression tool for Unreal Engine, it doesn't work. I had to use 7-zip to get this to work. So just a bit of a heads up. These are archived, and for some reason, they did not work with Windows out of the box. So use 7-zip or another compression tool, and you are good to go. So here you can see inside of the Tier 3 collection, and what you're getting is a variety of zipped projects. So I've extracted a couple. So the Destruction and Space Station. I'm only going to show you Space Station because it actually sums up really well the kind of stuff that you're going to get in the rest of the bundle. And then to go with it, you're also getting a number of .mov files, very large MOV files, in fact. So example, here we're going to look at Space Station, and this is going to give you instructions.
Within the normal map is the landscape view, and we also have these within, because also...
So there you see, it's basically walking you through how the individual blueprints work. Otherwise, what you're getting is Unreal Engine projects. So this guy, we're going to go ahead and open it. I only have Unreal Engine 5.3 installed on this machine. This requires, I think, 5.2 or later, these particular projects. So you're going to want to be reasonably current. I've preloaded this, so this shouldn't take any time at all, but I will pause until it's done. All right, so here we are. I opened up the included file. So I'm in go inside of it, content, the Cosmic Forge Space Station Simulator maps, and you're going to find the Space Station Simulator. And that is what you're getting right here. So what you're seeing, this is a blueprint-controlled space station. And again, the accompanying video / tutorial kind of shows you how to go ahead and use it, how it's set up. You're going to notice there's actually, let me just turn my sensitivity way down. There is a ton of detail on this guy. So let's move in and we can see. So if you need to create a space station, you're going to notice this guy is kind of the star of the show here. But I think actually the rest of this guy illustrates how this whole thing works. For example, here we have this asteroid ring multi-spawn around this planet. And we've got a number of controls on our blueprint control. So you see here the dust ring, all the things for controlling its scale, everything that's going around. So here we can say a number of things in it. So here we're going to have a lower density of things in our asteroid field, or I could come up here and turn it up higher and so on. We can control the radius of our ring. We can control a number of other values here as well. Or we can do something like grab our planet over here. So we got a basic planet. Again, you can see here, this is a blueprint. So you could basically export out that blueprint to use it in your own game is essentially how this would work. And you're going to see the blueprint has a variety of different settings as well. So it's got the ring settings. So you can see the ring is actually part of the blueprint. But on top of that, the ring, you've got things like you can control the planet color, or primary color, secondary color, etc., like so. And then over here, we can go ahead and select the cloud speed on the planet. And if you go ahead and actually run this, you're going to notice all of these things are actually animated. So our space station is orbiting. That is another value as well. I think I thought the asteroid ring was animated as well. The clouds on the planet, if we get closer to it, are animated as well. So everything here it's basically a universe construction kit, more or less in blueprint, configurable blueprint format. You can see here, again, a wide variety of controls over the solar system that it's in. We could go ahead and change the speed that things orbit in the solar systems. And then we've got other controls elsewhere in here for doing things like, again, asteroids and the skyboxes for universes, creating nebula, and so on. So that's basically the idea behind this particular bundle. So it's a bit of a pain to acquire it, but once you've got it, it's actually a neat little sandbox. And again, you have all of these documentation to go with the projects. These actually explain exactly what you are doing here. So if you wanted to create gas clouds for your universe, open up that project. If you want to destroy a planet, you would open up the Planet Destruction Project, and then over here you'd watch the video about how that actually works, etc. Really cool project. It's very unique. Again, really only useful for Unreal Engine developers. And that is today's offering. So we've got the Space and Sci-Fi Mastery Kit, as well as the DragonSan Studio Flash Kit. By the way, if you head on over, there are a couple of other bundles going on just for a couple more days, at least as I publish this. There is the Unity Power Tools bundle, which is actually very quite cool. The one we just looked at today. There's FL Studio, which unfortunately does not include FL, which I don't know what was going on with that bundle, to be honest. But then on top of that, we've got Game Art and Blender course bundle here, the Ultimate Game Development bundle going on there as well, which is actually really nice. I did a video on that one as well. The DragonSan Flash deal that we looked at earlier on. And then we've got these two here, the 2D Game Creation Mega Bundle, as well as the Unity RPG Beginner's Collection of courses. I didn't actually cover this one, but it's a collection of courses for beginners trying to create an RPG game from Zenva. So an interesting bundle there as well. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is today's bundles. DragonSan Studio Flash Sale Bundle, as well as the Space and Sci-Fi Mastery Kit Bundle. Let me know what you think of today's offerings. Again, if you're not using Unity for the first one or Unreal Engine for the second, really nothing much here for you. But if you're using either of those engines, pretty nice stuff to pick up. Like I said, maybe a late in the year stocking stuffer for yourself. And by the way, if you do not know how Humble's work, they're a collection of stuff organized into tiers. Higher dollar tier, you get all the stuff below it. You decide how your money's allocated between Humble, charity, the publisher, and if you so choose to do. And thank you so much if you do to help support Game from Scratch. Hopefully that was useful. Let me know what you think. Comments down below, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.